let's talk about overrated. Now, when we talk about overrated artists, the people, the person or whoever that people put on a large scale that had a lot of hype, but they just didn't deliver for us and they just are overrated. So the most overrated artist of the year, CJ, who do you say is that?
I have Nas, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
He's over mass appeal, and I love
Right.
what they're doing over there. And they had a Legend series where they dropped 7 albums from legendary acts: Mobb Deep, Slick Rick, Ghost, Raekwon, of course, the premiere joint. Bro, none of these albums made waves. None of them. He went 0 for 7. And I mean that with all due respect to the OGs, the legends. He tried to pull a Kanye when Kanye had the Wyoming series, and he dropped Pusha, Kid See Ghost. You know what I'm saying? Though at least 2 to 3 of those hit. Nas tried to make a moment with this. The way it was gassed up, like it was going to have an impact. It was a tree falling in the woods with no one standing around.
But do you think that when you say impact, of course, are you talking about sales?
Of course not. I don't look at sales for damn near anybody anymore. I stopped that when streaming came out. I'm saying because I don't know what the Wyoming shit sold. I don't know what Kid See Ghost sold. I have no fucking clue. Like I just know it was talked about. It was lauded. People talk. People were excited to hear Kid Cudi and Kanye together, and overwhelmingly, it delivered to those who were checking for it.
I think that these albums are delivering for those who are checking for it.
Bro,
from what I've seen, I don't listen to Mobb Deep, right? I don't listen to Ghostface, but Ghostface had a solid project. I listened to that, right? Big L, that was old shit. But then
that's my point. Like that's when you got I got the new Big L album coming. I got the new, you naming all legends, OGs, and they put out pioneers.
Some of these people, like what I've been seeing, is a positive reaction. Nobody said that these albums are not good. So it's unfair to compare that to Kanye West because Kanye was on a major label for one, and the people who Nas needed to hit with those releases, it looks like it's landing. These aren't the people that's going to be streaming. These are people who buy vinyls, buy merch, all that stuff. I've been seeing a good resurgence when it came to that. This is a part of the whole ageism and rap thing. This is a big movement.
No, it was not a big movement. And this is why it's overrated. It is not a fucking big movement, dude. I promise you. It's not. There's a way to make it a big movement. There's a way to do that. Just putting out the album is not enough. That's what I'm saying.
But I think that you're looking for and I know you're not a hit guy, right?
No, I'm not.
But that's the only way to really just capitalize on. If one of them landed on Billboard top 10, if one of them had a hit single that generated buzz, I'm seeing nothing. So let me ask you this:
what was the hit single on Kid See Ghost, bro?
Huh?
What was the hit single on Kid See Ghost? What was the hit single on Pusha T's Daytona? What was the hit single?
The Drake, the infrared shit. It was a lot of controversy attached to it. Period. The cover, the album cover had Whitney fucking Houston's bathroom. Kanye did a whole rant. It was so much built up off of controversy. The Drake and Pusha T battle came from that album. Don't do this, bro.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
That had already happened.
Infrared is the reason Drake made what was that?
Duppy Freestyle.
Yes. That was a direct response to Duppy Freestyle.
All right, I'm gonna look that up while you talk.
I know you ain't trying to rewrite history, bro.
I can't remember. That's all.
You can't. Okay. Yes. That Daytona came out in like May of 2018.
Okay.
Drake responded, and then you remember because Drake didn't he drop Scorpion like June of 2018?
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, that came from that. So what I'm saying, there was a whole lot of controversy surrounding those releases. All of them got positive feedback. I'm looking at the feedback because I'm not it's making a way for older artists to come in, get interviews again, be talked about again. I think he hit the goal with that shit, in my opinion.
And that's why it's overrated because I don't think I think I'm not saying all of them need to be slam dunks, but you can at least get one. Can you get one dunk? One? Because the most talked about one is the premiere and Nas for all the wrong reasons, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Ghostface had one that was talked about though. Supreme Clientele. I saw Ghostface everywhere.
Yeah, it was it ain't nowhere near Supreme Clientele 1. That's what people were saying, bro.
Yeah, but it was still solid. Everybody was still saying that. But anyway, we can go back and forth with that all day. Let's talk about who I feel like is the most overrated artist of the year. NBA YoungBoy. I feel like he's the most overrated. The reason I'm saying this, if you remember when we talked about him recently, we made a video saying he's overhyped. You had a bunch of NBA YoungBoy fans in the comments trying to defend him. So it's a put up or shut up thing, right? If he had that much impact, like y'all saying that he does, how come his records, his hit records, I'm not playing them as a DJ? Not only am I not playing them as a DJ, I can't even name them. Yeah, I know NBA YoungBoy has this movement going on. He's selling out arenas, all that stuff. But the big reason I'm saying this is because Birdman said, "Oh, he's the next Lil Wayne." Not even the next Lil Wayne or Nicki or Drake. He said he's gonna be surpassing Nicki and Drake. That's just not possible, especially with the climate that we're in right now. So I just feel like the hype surrounding NBA YoungBoy. Shout out to him. I think that
he's doing his thing for sure.
Yeah, for who he appeals to, phenomenal job, my nigga. You doing a great job. But for me, if somebody has that 50 Cent first coming out impact, if somebody has that Drake, DMX, Eminem, New Kid on the Block type of shit, Jeezy, come on, man. How come the music isn't being delivered to everybody? And I don't have to be a certain age, because you had some niggas our ages, and well, my age at least.
Very few.
Very few. Come on, man. Y'all just hating. Y'all just like, how about his music just isn't getting to the people you think it should get to?
It's funny. I went the old head route and you went the YN route with this overrated discussion. So we're on opposite ends of the spectrum. And with the numbers that he did on that tour, the tour did numbers, even with cancellations and and a couple of like security issues or whatever the case may be. It still did numbers, bro. The YNs was word for word in the crowd.
Oh yeah.
Nike stock went up off the goddamn shiesties flying off shelves. Black Air Force Ones are sold out everywhere, bro, because niggas was trying to get in there, crying at the shows and shit. I mean, look, I don't get it. I'm not a fan. I would need someone to put me on. Like I need a YN to throw me like a 10 NBA YoungBoy 10-piece like playlist and be like, this is why he's dope. And I'll check that out. But other than that, though, it's over my head. The stuff that I've heard doesn't do anything for me. So I feel you on that.
Yeah.
They somebody the next star, he the next, it's like, no, that's done.
Yeah, because I've been sent music and I'm like, bro, I can't get jiggy with this. Like, I'm sorry. Like all that yelling and
that nigga mad as fuck, bro. That nigga's angry. You need therapy.
Yeah, I can't do it. But anyway, those are our overrated artists of the year. Now let's move in.